This lesson is going to be easy because we're talking about 6-note groupings, which means it'll be symmetrical, just like our 3-note groupings were. Look at figure 13. All it means is you're going to play the following figure. 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In your lead playing, let's just play against the track a little bit here. We'll just go down 6 notes. And this, if you're playing, I'll explain this. If you're going down the minor pentatonic, for example, and I'm going to give you a lot of examples of these tools implemented into some lines. But if you're walking, which is what I call if you're playing adjacent, ascending or descending in a scale, remember we have a high side of the scale and a low side of the scale. So it's high, low, high, low, high, low. So if you're starting on the high side of the scale, it'll always be down, up, down, up, down, up, and it's 2 notes per string. And you can just move it across. Right? You could ascend, in that case, the low side. Those are just melodic patterns that involve a 6-note grouping. And if you were starting on laying it out in a different fashion where it was, it's a little trickier because you got 1 note on 1 string, 2 notes on 1 string, 2 notes on 1 string, and 1. That's where you probably want to think twice about how you want to lay something out, especially if you've got to play it at high speed. Try to get as many notes as you can on any 1 string, and it really speeds up the process. I mean, you can even go so far. You can do things where you lay it out 3 notes per string and skip a string. I'm going to give you some examples of all of these because you just saw how it could get awkward if you lay it out. And I don't want to discourage you from trying these lines throughout the scale. What I mean is start on each scale degree. And here we're just playing adjacent notes. It could be non-adjacent. See, the sky's the limit. So, to whet your appetite, I just played a couple of those. I'll give you lots of those in the lessons to come. But that's your 6-note grouping. Not very hard, easy to hear, and you can lock right up because you're playing on the quarter note with your accented notes at the beginning of each 6-note group.